Hold on one second. Give me a moment here. Just give me a second, please. Okay, y'all. I'm just here to talk about DMX. I want to come on here and talk to y'all about DMX. And I just want to say, first of all, I'm actually in shock. I know people die, nobody lives forever. I get that. But as a fan of DMX for years, I love DMX music for years. He one of the few rappers that I really love their music for years. Like, it's a lot of rappers out there, and I wasn't a big huge fan of Biggie, of Tupac. May all them rest in peace. And they're very talented, but I was never like a big fan. But DMX was one of the rappers that I was and am a huge fan of. And the main reason for DMX, the reason why I was a fan of DMX and why I love his music, because he's so fucking real. You could feel the passion, the hurt, the pain, the sorrow, the suffering. This man brought that to it was so, like, literally so real. And that's why I was a fan of his. Like, man, that one song, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up, where he was talking about how he grew up. He was telling the story about how he grew up. And one thing about DMX, he was a storyteller. He masterfully told the story of what it's like to live in the hood. And yes, I know that a lot of people, black, white, purple, and yellow, is impacted by his death. Don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, as a dark-skinned man living in the hood, going through hell, he went into the emotions of it. Like, it was like he put his emotions out there in a way that it was accepted. And was, because sometimes people say, well, a man shouldn't show his emotions. But the way that DMX did it, he put his emotions out in a masculine way to where it was accepted. So where you could literally feel his soul. It was nothing fake about DMX. I could just always feel it. That's why I love his music. And then battle rap. I always love watching that battle between him and Jay-Z, and DMX won. I literally cannot believe that this man has passed away. I cannot, but I know that nobody gonna live forever. And I don't care about, I care about more about him as a person. And I wish that he could have escaped them demons that was haunting him. He used the music, I believe, as therapy to escape it, to try to escape it. But apparently it wasn't enough. And I'm telling y'all, he is a definite loss. But this man is so damn inspirational to millions of people in the hood that grew up and lived that experience. Foster homes, group homes, going to jail, not having their parents there, feeling like nobody didn't give a fuck about. This dude articulated all of that through the music and did it in such a masterful fashion that it just pierced your soul. I'm telling you, I love DMX. I told y'all I was a teenager in the 90s. And I remember 1998, one of my favorite DMX songs came out, How's It Going Down? Oh my God. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I love that song. I love that song. The way man. Like I said, this man was real. He was not lying and faking. He was literally telling you his life through the music videos. I have never in my life been as impacted by the death of a rapper as I am right now with DMX, because that I came from that generation. And I remember in 98, I was in college, and I remember, y'all, I should have turned on my chat. I forgot to turn. I just wanted to come on here and talk and pay. This is my form of paying my respect to DMX, because I cannot believe he dead. I literally can't believe it. Like, I remember in 1998, I was a college student, and I was living in a rundown apartment. Just got myself off the street, roach and rat infested apartment. I'll never forget it. And I used to listen to 2 rappers constantly. 2. One more than the other. Lauryn Hill, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and DMX. Lord have mercy. And he just, if you even look at the video, if you look at that video, how's it going down? It's like it represented the hood in the 90s. It represented everything that was going on in the hood. Like, that fucking video, man, is so nostalgic for me. Like, that's probably my favorite DMX song, because for some reason, it just resonated. I mean, it looked like it was summertime, and they was just out having fun, and it just takes me back to my teenage years. But at the same time, he could flip it. He could show you the painful side of the hood, and sometimes, he having fun in the love side. And it was so honest in the song, where he was talking about basically being in love with a female that had somebody else. Just real stuff like that. And it's just something about him, his spirit, and I don't feel that way towards a lot of rap. I don't follow what everybody like. I never did that. I go off of what Rashida like. Another one of my favorite rappers, Common, of Love the Fugees. But DMX, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, that man right there, he is a fucking legend. He is a hood legend. I'm telling y'all, because he's so beautifully and so masterfully and so peacefully and so brilliantly articulated through his music. And then, y'all, don't forget, the man was a fucking hell of an actor. Let me tell you, if he would have kept going, if he would have kept acting, I believe, and not saying that, to me, this Oscar stuff is whatever, the end all, that be all, because he didn't need to get an Oscar for me to see the talent. I saw it. Because I guess when a person done been through some shit in life and they make it to a certain point in Hollywood, some people, they're able to take that experience and inject it so masterfully in the performing arts, and you can feel their soul coming from it, and that it just radiated from him. Oh man, and when I first heard that he was, I believe in a coma, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I thought to myself, oh, he gonna pull through. He gonna come out of it. And I cannot believe that he did. 50 is like, he still had so much to give, so much life to live, man. It's just fucking horrible. Like, this man is in my top 5. My top 5 of favorite rappers of all time. He always been. I've always loved DMX. Regardless of these motherfuckers, they want to come and talk about, oh, you're on drugs. I don't care about that. I care about it in the sense that I wish that he wasn't, but none of that stopped me from seeing his talent, seeing his pain, and seeing his beauty as a person. You can see it. It's so clear. You know what I'm saying? I just can't believe this man is gone. I'm like in shock. I can't believe he passed away. I fucking literally cannot believe it. I mean, this is one of the deaths that's actually touched my soul. Like, y'all just don't know, man. I'm telling you, I can't even articulate the emotions that I have, because he had such an impact on me as a teenager in the 90s on the strength of his struggle and his story and what he went through and his talent, and mixing all of that together. It's like, damn, this is really a loss. But I thank God that we do have his music. You know, we have his music to listen to, which I will be listening to his music when I get off of here. I am going to go listen to some of my favorite songs. And another thing too, I ain't gonna lie, that made me endeared to him too. What they really want from me. He said my name, Rashida. Y'all remember when he was calling out all the different females' names? Tamika, all these different females. He said Rashida. I'm like, oh, he said my name. I was like, oh, he said my name, y'all. Like, I'm just telling y'all, like, it's amazing. I don't know, but I just want to be here. I just want to come on here, and I want to pay my respects. May this brother's soul rest in peace. May God comfort him and his family. And I pray to God that he finds the peace, because I think that that's really what it's all about. When you go through so much shit in life, and you know, you're the victim of racism, you're the victim of darkism, you're the victim of all kinds of traumas and bullshit in life that people go through, like how DMX was. I think you just really looking for peace. That's why I say I really pray to God that God lets this man rest in peace. Rest his soul in peace, because you could clearly hear through the music, he was tortured. His soul, his spirit was tortured. But I pray to God that God and the angels just allow him to finally find that peace, that it's an unspeakable peace that you can't get from. I can't even articulate the type of peace that I believe that he was searching for. And I hope that he finds that peace in God. That's it, y'all. And, you know, I send out my condolences to his family. And I don't know if they were still married. I'm not sure. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. His wife at one time, Tashira, I love the way that black woman stuck by him. And the way that he spoke about her and loved her so much, because she came along and she loved him. You know, I read the interviews. Y'all, I told y'all I came from the 90s. I remember the Sister to Sister magazine. I still got the Sister to Sister magazine that DMX and Tashira, they was on the cover. I got it at home. I could go pull it out. And I remember reading about him and his wife and how she just loved him through it. And she stuck with him because she knew that compassion and understanding and love is what he needed. And I just always like, damn, the humanitarian in that woman is amazing. I always like respected that to the fullest. And I pray to God that God comforts her and their kids and the family. I just feel so bad, man. I love DMX. Y'all have no fucking idea that I am a fan of DMX. I was a fan of him since the 90s when he first came out. Been a fan for years. He's phenomenal. But God put him on earth to help people, to give people hope. Because I'm telling y'all, right motherfucking now, that man gave a lot of hood people, black, dark skin, light skin, brown skin, hope. I'm telling you. I believe that's why God put him on earth. I'm sorry. God knows to the bottom of my soul, I'm sorry that man had to suffer like that. But I'm telling you, God bring people on earth for a reason. God brought him on earth to help people. I just remember listening to some of his music back in the 90s. Like, I just be sitting there listening to it like, damn, watching the videos like, damn. And it's all resonating. He's a man, of course. I'm a female. But a lot of the stuff he talked about, I had been through myself, which millions of other black folks in the hood, it resonated. That's why he always going to be a legend. He always going to be missed and respected and loved. He always, in my eyes, I love DMX. Like, I love that man. I never met him a day in my life. Don't know him personally, but you don't gotta, sometimes you ain't gotta know people personally. You don't got to. You can sense the sincereness. You can sense the sincerity. You can sense their pain. You can sense that. You ain't got to fucking know a person personally. God put him on earth to be a therapy to help people. He helped me. I swear to God, y'all, I could show y'all the apartment that I got when I was homeless. I got me an apartment. That motherfucker was in a rat and in roach infested. And I was pregnant. I'll never forget it. And I would play. I was going to St. Pete College. And I would listen to DMX and Lauryn Hill. I thank God for bringing that angel on earth to soothe the pain and to acknowledge the pain that a lot of people in the hood feel. That a lot of people see, a lot of hood people pain be invisible. It's a lot of hood people going through depression, going through all kinds of shit, anxiety, mental illness, but nobody don't give a damn. But one thing about it is DMX was able to put the story out and do it artistically to where it resonated with people, and he himself was therapeutic for those people that was going through the same thing that nobody else wasn't listening to. That's what I'm saying here. This is why I fucking got so much love for him. That black man right there, man, I fucking love DMX. Man, may the angels just surround him with peace and love and happiness. I wish nothing but peace and love and blessings upon him and his family. And I thank him and I thank God for bringing him into being to help millions of hood black people who have caught hell and going through the same thing he went through, to let us know that it's okay and to soothe us and comfort us through his music. Man, rest in peace, DMX. I love you.